Namaskar to everyone. We are on our journey of Bhagavad Gita. We are in the third chapter. The name of the chapter is Karma Yoga. It's only in Bhagavad Gita you get all good work that you do is yajna. Good to the family, good to the society, good to the world as a whole. Whatever you do is considered yajna by Krishna. And he was, yesterday we were seeing how the life came, what is the cycle, how should we save it, and so on. We completed the 14th shloka, third chapter. Annad bhavanti bhutani. Life comes when there is food. Parjanyad anna sambhava. Food is possible only when there is water. Told 6,000 years ago, we must remember. And then, yajnad bhavanti parjanya. All good works are called yajna, I said. All great works are yajna, I said. In which also saving our nature is also yajna. From saving the nature, the rain happens. Yajna karma samudbhava. Yajna is always an outcome of karma, what we do. That is what we completed yesterday. Karma brahmodbhavam. Where did this karma come from? Where did this action come from? Sahayajna praja sushta, we know in the previous shloka. Prajapati created human beings with work. Sahayajna praja sushta. He could have created other way around. Only we could take all our food through our breathing, and there need not have been a necessity of ourselves earning and doing so on. He didn't do so. Even the smallest creature has to fight for its survival doing works. Therefore, karma brahmodbhavam. Karma came from Brahma, the creator. Where did this Brahma come from? Brahma, akshara samudbhavam. Akshara is that which has no end. That which cannot be, cannot go. Kshara agde. That which doesn't become kshara is akshara. Always there. So, Brahma karmodbhava. Brahma, what's that? Karma brahmodbhava. Karma came from Brahma. Brahma came from akshara, the cosmic consciousness. Whether we are there, we are not there, this cosmic consciousness is there, it was there, it is there, and it will be there. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtita.
Gurudev, you have gone on mute.
How did it happen? It's okay. Tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtita. Brahma survives in karma. Yajna, we have noted that yajna. Usually this yajna is always said to us in the form of offering something in the fire to please gods. But it's only Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he says, all good work that you do is yajna. Therefore, karma brahmodbhavam. Karma came from Brahma. He created creation with work. And Brahma came from Akshara, cosmic consciousness, eternal consciousness, Akshara. Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. Therefore, all things are staying in yajna, that is the karma. This chapter is on karma yoga, the karma is the basic. We can't live without doing work, even for a second, which he told in the fourth shloka also. Nai kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karkrit. Not even a second you can stay without doing any action. Karyate havashak karma sarva prakriti jayir gunai. Our nature makes us work. Whatever nature we have, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, that will make them work. That is what Krishna said. So these two are the very important shlokas, how the creation followed one after the other. I think we can repeat. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma.
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Brahmakshara samudbhavam.
Tasmat sarvagatam brahma.
Tasmat sarvagatam Brahma.
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Nityam yajne pratishtitam.
Evam pravartitam chakram. Look here, it is perfectly rational step-by-step argument to show us the truth of the life according to Krishna. This is the chakra, this is the cycle of life and death. Evam pravartitam chakram. This is the cycle. Aparjanat bhavanti bhutani, parjanyat ansamabha, yajnat bhavanti parjanya, yajna karma samudbhavaha, karma brahmodbhavam vidhi, brahmakshara samudbhavam, tasmat sarvagatam brahma, nityam yajne pratishtitam, the two previous shlokas. Continuing that, he says, evam pravartitam chakram. This is the way in which the cosmic wheel rotates. Cosmic chakra moves on. Nanu vartayati haiha. So we have to live according to this chakra. If we do not follow the cycle of this cycle, if we go against this cycle, aghayur indriya ramo mogam partha sajivati. If a man doesn't follow or live according to this chakra, he is only given to pleasures of life. Indriya rama. He is only for indriya sukhas from all our senses. Not beyond that. And mogham partha sajivati. Krishna beautifully declares his life is a waste. His life is a waste who doesn't live according to this Srishti Chakra. Previously, people lived there. We also should live like that. If we have to have a satisfying life, and future also it will be so. One who doesn't follow this Srishti Chakra lives a wasteful life. His life is a waste. Aghayur indriya ramo. Though he who wants to have pleasures of senses only, mogam partha sajivati. Partha is addressing to Arjuna, he lives a wasteful life. His life is a waste. Today, there are two great Jayantis, Shankar Jayanti and Ramanuja Jayanti. We ought to remember Shankara because had Shankara not come at the right time, we wouldn't be sitting here with Bhagavad Gita. He saved this culture when it was in great danger. Internally, it was dying because people believed that all things can be done by only yajna, homa, havana, and so on. All evil things had come into that. Then Shankara again taught us the Jnana Marga. Ramanuja, Madhvacharya continued the teaching of Shankara later. So we have to remember those great souls which have made us go through this great work of Vyasa. Evam pravartitam chakram nanu vartayatihaya. This is the way the cycle of cosmic cycle, the cycle of universe goes on. Aghayur indriya ramo mogam partha sajivati. One who doesn't follow this, one who only believes in the sensual pleasures, his life is a waste. Underline that. Aghayur indriya ramo mogam partha sajivati. One who is not following this cycle of the universe, his life is a waste. That is what Krishna tells to Arjuna and to each one listening to Bhagavad Gita. Let us repeat. Evam pravartitam chakram
Evam pravartitam chakram
nanu vartayati hayaha.
nanu vartayati haya.
Aghayur indriya ramo
Aghayurindriya ramo
mogam partha sajivati.
mogham partha sajivati.
Evam pravartitam chakram
Evam pravartitam chakram
nanu vartayati hayaha.
nanu vartayati hayah.
Aghayur indriya ramaha
Aghayurindriya ramah
mogam partha sajivati.
mogham partha sajivati.
So he said there are two things for those who do not follow. One, he said, he who earns only for himself and eats is a thief without offering back to God. And he says again, his life is a waste who doesn't follow the cycle of the cosmic cycle. Who wants to go against it, who wants only to enjoy the beauties of world and go Indriya Rama, his life is a waste. Then what is it? Yes, to Atmaratireva syat Atmatuptasya manvaha Atmanimita santushtas tasya karyam na vidyate. Until you complete Bhagavad Gita, you will not be tired of listening to Krishna saying something about these Atmajnanis. They are an ideal, they are ideal for us, they are adarsha for us. Yes, the Atmaratireva syat. You know, in the 55th shloka of second chapter, Atmanneva Atmana Tushta Stita Prajnastadochyate. Remember, I think you have underlined. A man who is self-satisfied, completed all his desires and no desires left at all. Atmatrupcha, by himself he is happy. His happiness doesn't depend on something that he would get from outside world. Yes, to Atmaratireva syat matratuptasya manava. One who enjoys himself by himself, and when who is satisfied with himself, Atmannevasya santushtaha. One who is satisfied with himself, tasya karyam na vidyate. He has no karya at all, no work at all left for him. This is the full life. A man of Sthita Prajna completed all his works, perfect man, no desire left. He hasn't left the body because body has got some more years to live. He simply lives in that body and lives it without fear. We have seen it. And it is day and night difference between we people and the Atmajnani. Ya nisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pushyatamune. We read it in the last but 3 shlokas of second chapter. That is day and night difference. We live for satisfy our desires. Krishna has no objection. They are to be satisfied in a dharmic manner, proper manner. Because he said, don't be a hypocrite. What's that word he used?
Mithyachar.
Mithyachara uchyate. You have underlined that. Mithyachari, he said. Don't be a Mithyachari. He said, yes, to Atma, but one who has completed everything, no desire left, a full man. Yes, to Atma Ratireva Syat, Atma Truptasya Manoha, enjoys himself by himself and satisfied with himself. No need for him to have something to have satisfaction. Atmaneva Atmana Tushtaha. We think our happiness is in someday in future where we get what we wanted. But this man has got everything that he wanted and he is happy today. And now, Atmaneva Santushtaha, one who is happy with himself, Tasya Karyam Navidyate. He has no job to do. A full man, yes, is a prajna, a paripurna human being, has nothing to do. So full. And why does he live? Because body is still there, he lives. Then what would happen? Last shloka of Sthita Prajna Lakshana in the second chapter, he said, Brahma Nirvana Muchyate. When he leaves the body, his Atman gets back into that cosmic consciousness. No more need of his personal life. Then there is no question of a rebirth for that man. So here is a man, again, he is saying something about this Sthita Prajna beautifully. Let us recite. Yastvatma Ratideva Syat.
Yastvatma Ratireva
Syat. Atma Truptasya Manavaha.
Atma Truptascha Manavaha.
Atmanaiva cha Santushtaha.
Atmanaiva cha Santushtaha.
Tasya Karyam na Vidyate.
Tasya Karyam na Vidyate.
Yastvatma Ratireva Syat.
Yastvatma Ratireva Syat.
Atma Truptasya Manavaha.
Atma Truptascha Manavaha.
Atmanaiva cha Santushtaha.
Atmanaiva cha Santushtaha.
Tasya Karyam na Vidyate.
Tasya Karyam na Vidyate.
Then, continuing, Naiva Tasya Kritenartho na Kriteneha Kasyana. There is nothing for him to do. There is nothing for him not to do. And he doesn't gain anything at all. For that man, there is no need or purpose here in this world for doing something or not doing something. Naiva tasya kritenartho. There is nothing that he needs to do. He wants to do. Na kriteneha kasyana. He doesn't want to do also, it's not there. So he is a full man. He hasn't got any desire. There is nothing for him to achieve by doing something, to achieve by doing not something. That nachasya sarvabhuteshu kasyadartha pashraya. The same manner, he doesn't depend on any of the creatures on earth. He knows all that is around him is an expression of the same cosmic consciousness. That is his knowledge. The entire universe is an expression of cosmic consciousness, Brahma. Naiva tasya kritenartho kriteneha kasyana. This man of self-knowledge, there is no need, no purpose here in this world for that man to do something or not to do anything. Nor does such a person depend on any being for any object whatsoever. He has no dependence whatsoever on any of the living beings. He looks after them equally. He looks after them equally with the living beings. In fact, to tell you the truth, for him, all living beings appear like Brahma, expression of that cosmic consciousness. That's what he sees. That's what we say. Naiva tasya kritenartho. He has nothing that he can achieve by doing something. Na kriteneha kasyana. And also the opposite. Not doing anything also has no meaning. Nachasya sarvabhuteshu kaschidatra pashraya. For him, all beings are the same. All beings are the same. No relation with whatever beings, because they are all expressions of the same cosmic consciousness. That is the nature of this Atmajnani, this Brahmajnani, this man with the realization of God, whatever you call it. Let us recite. Naiva tasya krutenartho
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थो
na kruteneha kasyana
नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
na chasya sarvabhuteshu
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
नैव तस्य कृतेनार्थः
न कृतेनेह कश्चन
नाकृतेनेह कश्चन
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
न चास्य सर्वभूतेषु
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः.
कश्चिदर्थव्यपाश्रयः.
This being the ultimate state of a human being, asks Arjuna, me and you, how to live. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. What in beauty, Bhagavad Gita is like this. Tasmad asaktam satatam karyam karma samachara. Therefore, Arjuna, detached you go on doing your duties. Tasmad asakta. Asakta is not asakta, the opposite of it, detachment. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. What is the karya that Arjuna has to do? Fighting. Even that he should do like that. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Asaktam hyacharo karma. Again, when you do it with full detachment, karma paramapnoti purushaha. A person will get the highest. That is whatever you call Atmajnana or Brahmajnana or whatever it is. Simple advice by Krishna to Arjuna and to me and to you, to do your work with total detachment. Offer it at the feet of God. Yajnashishta, offer it, comes back, that is prasadam you eat for whatever has come back to for your doing great work. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Therefore, totally detached, Arjuna, do your duty. When we must not forget Arjuna while we are teaching Bhagavad Gita, because it is basically an advice given to a Kshatriya to fight the battle. We are facing the same situation in this country now. You all know if you are watching TV. We have to fight for dharma to save ourselves. That is again the situation of Mahabharata is there with us. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. What a beautiful advice for the present day situation also. Work, fight without attachment. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Do all your duties with total detachment. Asakto hacharam karma. When you do the all karma with total detachment, paramapnoti purushaha. A man will get the highest. That is moksha. If we can do that like that, it will be nothing other than moksha. That is what Krishna says. Many times he says moksha is possible for all. Moksha is possible for also for a kshatriya who fights in the war, who is ready to give his life or take life in the war field. He said, Hato va prapsasi swargam jitva va bokshase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yuddhaya pratisthaya. If you are dead in the war, you go to the Swarga and enjoy the beauties of Swarga. If you win the war, you have a country to rule. Nowhere it is a loss for you. Fight back, he had told in the previous shloka, which you remember. Now he says, Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. Therefore, Arjuna, detached you do your duties. When you do it with full detachment, asakto hacharam karma, when you do your karma action with all detachment, Paramapnoti Purushaha. A person attains the highest, a person attains the Atmagnan or Brahmagnan, whatever you consider it. After that level of normal human being, he attains it. I think we can repeat. Tasmadasaktas satatam
Tasmadasaktas satatam
karyam karma samachara
karyam karma samachara
asakto hyacharan karma
asakto yacharan karma
paramapnoti purushaha.
paramapnoti purushaha.
Tasmadasaktas satatam
Tasmadasaktas satatam
karyam karma samachara
karyam karma samachara
asakto hyacharan karma
asakto yacharan karma
paramapnoti purushaha.
paramapnoti purushaha.
That is the advice given to Arjuna and to us also. Do the work in this manner, you will attain the highest. You will attain the highest. And he continues the same subject. Karmanaivaha samsiddhim astita janakadayaha. We get a question, is there somebody who did like this? Is there anybody who did karma asakta? Detached, is there any person who did it? Unless Krishna gives us an example, we may not be able to believe that there was a man like that. Immediately, Krishna gives us an example of Janaka and others. Karmanaivaha samsiddhim astita janakadayaha. Janaka and other great rulers attained the moksha by doing their work in the manner in which he told in the 19th shloka. Asakta satatam karyam karma samachara. He was a king, Janaka. He had nothing to earn, nothing to gain, but still he took the responsibility of a king and did everything that he needed to do there. Karmanaiva hasam. Sir, who are the others? There are many. There are many like that. The Bhagavad Gita is taught by Krishna. Krishna is one such. There is nothing for him to gain by this war or nothing to lose. Rama is another. And he mentions us Janaka Maharaja, who ruled over the kingdom, totally detached, and by doing his karma, he got some siddhi, Atmajnana. Atmajnana is possible for a man in any field for that matter, is the thing that is told by Krishna to Arjuna. It is not only for the man who leaves everything and goes to Himalayas and does the tapas. Greatness of Bhagavad Gita is that you can also, being a different human being, earning your livelihood, and if you can change the behavior in the manner in which Krishna says, you can also be liberated. He gives the example of Janaka and others. Karmanaivaha samsiddhim astita Janaka Janaka and others got siddhi, the highest, with their work, karma. Lokasangramevapi sampashyan kartumarasi. A beautiful word has come now, you have to underline that. Lokasangraha is working for the good of all. Bahujana hitaya, bahujana sukaya, sarvajana hitaya, sarvajana sukaya, loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Every time any political party, we listen to that. Wherever it is, whether it is in US or India or whatever country you go, they say, we will be there to work for all. We will be there to uplift all. That's exactly the purpose. Loka Sangraha is to helping for the better of people, sampashyan kartumarasi. You can be doing your work for Loka Sangraha, for the good of all, to eradicate adharma and establish dharma. That is the job of Arjuna, which we already know. Karmanaivaha samsiddhim astita janakadaya. Janaka and others got their highest state of living being, that is moksha, by karma only, by doing their duty in this manner. I told you the story of the woman who only cooked, but she had the highest knowledge of Brahma. And what's that story? And also that butcher, Kaushika Muni's story. There you had it. Even if you are doing a small job, this must be possible. Offer it at the feet of God and be relaxed. Karmana ivaha samsiddhim astida janakada. By karma only, Janaka and others got the samsiddhi, the end of the human goal, the liberation. Lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarasi. You are able to do only for Lokasangraha, for the good of all. You have to rule for the good of all. You can also achieve that. It is to Arjuna, it is to us. In our own living, wherever we are, this must be the truth. We generally get a feeling that if a man goes to Bhagavad Gita, he will become a saint. Some people want children to should not read Bhagavad Gita because they will become sannyasis. Who said? Subramaniam Swami in one of his speech was saying, we had a very hard situation of COVID, you see. COVID came, killed thousands and millions. It took for 1 year almost, or even more than that, to create a vaccine. And after the vaccine came, we are all safe. Had we vaccine before COVID came, none of us would have been dead. No human being would have been dead. So coming to Bhagavad Gita after we are having a problem is like that. If you have a vaccine of Bhagavad Gita, you grow on, you have answers to all your questions already in you. Subramaniam Swami says like this. So when it is taught to young ones, they know how to make a living, their lives would be far better. Sir, we have some people come very old. Better late than never. At least we have come now. We must be happy with. Had we not come, we would have missed even that in our lives. So, anyway, karmanaivaha samsiddhi mastita janakadayaha. Only by doing their perfect work, Janaka and others had samsiddhi. Samsiddhi is the ultimate state of a human life. Lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarasi. Lokasangraha is working for the good of all. Lokas samasta sukhino bhavantu. That's our prayer. Shanno astu dvipadesham chatushpate, we pray. Let good happen to two-legged being and also four-legged ones. Shanno astu dvipadesham chatushpate. Our mantras are really great. They want peace with everything. But there is an occasion to fight. Krishna says, fight back. Fight back. Only then you are doing your duty. I think we can recite this shloka, wonderful one, underline that. Karmanaivaha samsiddhim
Karmanaivaha samsiddhim
astita janakadayaha
astita janakadayaha
lokasangrahamevapi
lokasangrahamevapi
sampashyam kartumarhasi.
sampashyan kartumarhasi.
Karmanaivaha samsiddhim
Karmanaivaha samsiddhim
karmanaivahi samsiddhim
karmanaivahi samsiddhim
astita janakadayaha
astita janakadayaha
lokasangrahamevapi
lokasangrahamevapi
sampashyam kartumarhasi.
sampashyan kartumarhasi.
Krishna gives a greatest advice to the leaders of society in the next shloka. One of the best and one of the underlined and kept in mind. Yad yadacharati shreshtaha tattadeve tarojanaha. However the leaders act, the followers act in the same manner. When Prime Minister was corrupt because of coalition compulsion, all were corrupt, even to the last peon there. Whatever he wanted to earn. Yadyadacharati shrestha, the leaders. However the leaders behave, the followers will follow his way of living. Tatta deve itaro janaha, other people follow their leaders. Sayat pramanam kurte, look at the beauty. Sayat pramanam kurte, he who makes this as a standard, say for example, we had a government full of corruption for so many years, for almost 50 years. And lokas tadanvartate, others follow that. What a beautiful statement told 6,000 years ago. Yadyadacharti shrestha tatta deve tarojanaha. However the leaders act, the followers will follow the same idea. Sayat pramanam kurte, that he establishes as an ideal, lokas tadanvartate. Loka, the people, also follow that. So highest is corrupt, till the end all are corrupt. That's why when our Rajiv Gandhi said once in the parliament, I send 1 rupee for some purpose in the purpose to the society, but what reaches is only 15 paise. Where did the 85 paise go? All people in the middle ate it. Told 6,000 years ago the beauty. That's the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. Had they been corruption free, others would have been, they were forced to have been corruption free. Had they followed the law, others would have followed. This following the law is a matter of fear also. I was telling in the Kannada class yesterday, we were in Seattle, Ithaca for some days when my son was doing his post-graduation course. It was a very small village with a university. When we went in a car to the main road also without traffic, but there was signal. And I observed, here if there is no signal, we don't care in Bangalore. We will go, if it is empty, we will go this way, that way, whichever way we want to, we will go. That I saw people stopping there till the signal came, either to go to right or to the left. It was surprising to me. But the thing was not that simple. People in America also would have violated it if had there not been a camera, CCTV camera. That will tell you violated the traffic rule. You will get a notice once, notice twice, and a penalty. Third time, if you violate that, you will lose your driving license. If it should not happen, you must follow the rule. Following rules needs some force, some fear. Even the advanced countries, I have seen when flood and other situations are there, they will also take away whatever they got from whichever houses they wanted. Thus, this behavior comes. So, when the leader is okay, others will have fear to violate the rule. When leader himself is corrupt, till the end all will be corrupt. That's exactly what Krishna tells us. Yadyadacharati shrestha tatta deve itaro janaha. The leader, however they act, the followers also follow the same thing. Sayat pramanam kurte. That which he makes a standard. Pramanam is standard. Corruption is a standard. Corruption is good. Sayat pramanam kurte. Lokas tadanvartate. His followers will follow the same thing. He made crores, the peon made thousands. That's the difference. Peon take 10 rupees to allow him to go and see the officer. That was the way, that was where he could collect his share. When officer sitting inside was corruption free, peon was definitely afraid to take money to allow people to see his boss. Beautiful shloka from Bhagavad Gita for you to remember. If this shloka is put in all our IAS officers' chambers or in ministers' chambers, probably we would be better citizens. That's what I sometimes believe. Let's recite. Yadyadacharati shrestha
Yadyadacharati shrestha
tattadevetaro janaha
tattadevetaro janaha
tayat pramanam kurute
sayat pramanam kurute
lokastadanu vartate
lokastadanu vartate
yadyadacharati shrestha
yadyadacharati shrestha
tattadevetaro janaha
tattadevetaro janaha
tayat pramanam kurute
sayat pramanam kurute
lokastadanu vartate.
lokastadanu vartate.
Saying so, Krishna tells about himself. After saying this, however the leaders behave, followers will be doing the same thing after saying that. He says about himself, Name partasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. Krishna saying, in all the three worlds, I don't have anything to do. Remember. Name partha asti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. In all three worlds, I don't have anything to do. Still, he has accepted to be a charioteer to Arjuna, remember. That and in Rajasuya Yaga, he took a job of washing the feet of those guests who came to the Rajasuya Yaga and see their comforts. Such a low job he took. He has taken the job of a charioteer for Arjuna. Name partasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. A great shloka once again. In all the three worlds, I don't have anything to do. Name partha asti kartavyam. I don't have anything to do, Arjuna. Trishu lokeshu kinchana. In all the three worlds, I don't have anything to do, Arjuna. Because why he hasn't got anything to do in all the three lokas? Nanavaptam avaptavyam. There is no such thing as I don't have and I need for me. Because he is Bhagavan himself, all that he wants, he has already. There is nothing lacking for him. Nanavaptam avaptam. I don't want, I want some is not there for him. Nanavapta, I don't have. Avaptavam, to be got. I don't have something that I don't have and I must get it. Such that situation is not there at all for me. Vartayevachi karmani. But still, I have been continuously working. Now working as a charioteer to Arjuna. Now, while we are saying they are sitting in the chariot, Krishna is with the reins of the horses. Name partasti kartavyam. Beautiful. Telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, I don't have anything at all to do in all the three worlds. Nanavaptam avaptavyam. I don't have anything and want to get something in this world. Whatever I want, I have already there. Still, vartayevacha karmani. Last part. Still, I have been continuously working. We know the life of Krishna. From beginning to end, he only worked for the establishment of dharma in the complete avatara. Rama did this same. As he has given the example, Janaka also did the same. There are many others, Shibi Chakravarti and Harishchandra and so on. We have a lot of them who lived such a great life in our culture. Name partasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana. Nanavaptam avaptavyam. I don't have it, I want it. That is not there for me. Vartayevacha karmani. Still I have been continuously working. Still I have been continuously working for the welfare of the people, for Loka Sangraha. The earlier word he said, Janakadaya worked for Loka Sangraha. Krishna is saying, I also work for Lok Sangraha. There is nothing that I need. I'm fully satisfied. Nothing to do at all. But still I have been working. Still you must be working too. It is a suggestion to Arjuna. Supposing if you get Atma Jnana, you ought to be working till the end of your body, till the end of your life, like Krishna did. It is something like this. When they get Atma Jnana, they can't sit quiet. They will get a responsibility of spreading the message. People begin to come from all parts of life as they came to Ramana, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. What is there in this man to understand? They came and sat. And I first saw a man called U.G. Krishnamurti. You can search for his name on the internet, Google search, U.G. Krishnamurti. First, the self-realized, it is said, in my student life. He had nothing to do at all, still he lived. He was not even giving advice like as Krishna did in Bhagavad Gita. But the funny thing that I saw when he came to Bangalore, people from all walks of life flocked to him. There was a lady called Madame de Valentine from Germany, I hope, Switzerland. She took him round the world, and wherever there was good weather, she was a very rich, wealthy old lady. She took him as a chariot, in her chariot, wherever there was best weather, this man used to go and live. But the funny thing is, people used to flock to him to see his darshan, to listen to him. He never talked much sense. That's what I sincerely say. He only criticized, whatever you said, he only criticized that. He never said read Bhagavad Gita. But the power that had in him brought people, that aura that he had brought people near him. That is always there. When a man realizes something, people will flock to him. They are not pretending. They don't. Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharshi, these people don't give advertisement. I have self-realized God, you come and see me. No, nothing doing. Somewhere they get an information that there is a man whom you must go and see, and you go and see and rejoice seeing him. They are full bright lights. It is said, when Ramana looked at the eyes of the disciples, their problems were dissolved. Such great people, self-realized people do exist. So Krishna says, I don't have anything to attain. I'm fully satisfied. There is nothing, nothing that I don't have and I want it is not there. Still I have been working. 24/7. Eternally I have been working. That is what Krishna says to Arjuna and to me and to you. Let's recite. Name parthasti kartavyam.
Name parthasti kartavyam.
Trishu lokeshu kinchana.
Trishu lokeshu kinchana.
Nanavaptam avaptavyam.
Nanavaptam avaptavyam.
Varta evacha karmani.
Varta evacha karmani.
Name parthasti kartavyam.
Name parthasti kartavyam.
Trishu lokeshu kinchana.
Trishu lokeshu kinchana.
Nanavaptam avaptavyam.
Nanavaptam avaptavyam.
Varta evacha karmani.
Varta evacha karmani.
Hope all of you have got the meaning of that. Nanavaptam avaptavyam. Don't have it, need it, is not there for me. That is, whatever I want is with me, still I have been working. Varta evacha